It's early Saturday. Today is Hollow Road Part 2. Just making it a little wider and straighter and a little easier to navigate with our truck. So I've trimmed. I'm going to get the dozer and push this bulge to the left, make a larger flat spot. And I am already just round the corner, heading up the hill towards the top field. So I'm gonna go get the Mini, pick up all this brush, make a bonfire, and then get on up there, I think. See how far I can get today. Got quite the bonfire going already, but I've cleared out this side. Quite happy with that. I'll bring the bush hog down here probably in a little while, clear this off. Maybe not, maybe I'll just get the dozer, push it flat. But the decision I have to make is where to go. I hate that I have already deviated just a little bit from the old road, but it's either that or drop some big trees. So the old Hollow Road takes a left-hand turn here, and on the old map it shows a little bit of a spur, which I think was just a farm track that went up to our top field. So that's the main road, so you could call it, goes through up there, as shown on the previous video. So I've decided to come in here. I'm going to go get the big girl, because when I'm using the large excavator I tend to make larger roads, which I always appreciate later. If I use the small excavator I tend to make smaller roads. Now this tree here that's on the corner really needs to go, but I got to think on that. It's a large tree. I just push it down, but a lot of cleaning up, large bonfire. So what I'm thinking is curve it over here, make it quite a wide road, turn it to the left. I'll raise where my feet are standing by at least a foot. It'll create a bit of an S bend, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. I think second guessing myself is becoming a bit of a bad habit. I've decided to not follow the track of the old road, but to maintain it so it can still be seen. If I go through there with a road wide enough to be useful, I'm gonna lose all of the features of what I like. So I'm gonna snake the road up and around. It'll also improve the grade to add some distance to the road. And I'm gonna clean out and maintain the old road and gain both things, I think. I'm happy with the decision I made. The only part of the old road that I've missed is directly in front of me. And then I scooched back onto that same direction about halfway up the hill and ended up coming out into the field exactly where the old road used to come out. So I'm happy with that. I'm not going to maintain the hollow, which you can just see to the left of the new road. And I've cut across the hollow here in the middle of the viewfinder. But I'll go get the dozer and level this all out, make it look like a road. But that works. I think fighting my way behind these large trees, I would have done it, but I would have ended up with a monster pile of brush to have to burn and a very small road. So this way I've kept away from all of the property line trees. Nothing I've done today will cause them to fall over. And if I had cut into all the roots on this side, that perhaps would have happened. So one more small benefit of meandering a road up a hill. I can see from here that where I enter the field is at least 4 feet. It might even be 5.5 feet lower. And there's a bit of a rise just as I enter the field. So I'm going to cut that out and for sure have gained at least 6 feet where the road ends. And I will fill the hollow behind me. So I will gain a couple of feet at the bottom, which will be a 10-foot grade improvement. I've increased the length of the road, which also reduces the grade. So I think this road will work well. I'm happy with it. So I think I'll start by getting all the dust off it. Probably be 6 inches or so of powder clay, which won't compact. So I'll clean that off and then start getting into the moister, more manageable clay. It's all clay, it's just dusty on the surface versus compactable a little bit further down. So I'll get that done first and then do a few passes of that and then start grading it for a finished grade of something nice and solid. I'm happy with this. I can still see a few lumps and hollows, but it's good enough until it rains, and that's what I need. So I took this bulge down by 18 inches, filled in this hollow, which of course was the original hollow road. I've maintained the direction of it from here upwards and maintained the bank on the left hand side. And then I've maintained the hollow where it goes down here. I'm glad I did what I did. It would have been a lot of work to fetch these big trees down and to clean all that up. So this looks good. The top here enters the field at least 5 feet lower than where it entered before, which means 5 feet off the grade, which is exactly what I was trying to achieve. So the top field is now easily accessible. I had a problem getting up here with the bush hog behind the tractor because when it was wet, the grade was a little too steep and it was rather narrow between the trees. So I'm now 50% wider and have improved the grade no end. It'll still be a little slick right where I am, but I might even stone this. Be rather a waste of money, but it would be cool. Nice wide bend, easy to get around here. And I raised the bottom by 12 inches. So the grade here is much improved. I need some rain. I need it to settle. I need to regrade it and then stone it. So time to put the machines away. It's Sunday at 2:15. Got to be somewhere at 4:30, so need to put the machines away and have a shower and get cleaned up. So that road now goes all the way up and connects with what I did a few weeks ago.